announced. So we don't even have access. We're not the deployer. Like, we're not the original deployer, so we don't have developer wallets. We are individual investors into the project from day one. So of course we hold a fair amount. But yeah, I mean, I get a lot of FUD. People are like, oh, you sell Saitama to have parties, or I mean, I own a Lamborghini, but I bought it with my own money. I've been in business and investing for for years. So people are like, oh, you sell Saitama to buy fancy cars and take vacations, and like, no, not at all. Actually, I've been retired for quite some time. I'm just really passionate about this project, but it also doesn't stop me from putting money into it too. So but yeah, no, it's not from the Saitama token. We're trying to create something. And actually, we're all in the same position. We're pretty fortunate early on investors in one facet or another. Whether it be crypto or business, real estate. Myself, I own a lot of real estate. So the pressure is not there, so we can focus on doing our job. Focus on building out the product without having the stresses of like, hey, if this thing doesn't take off, we're all going to be living in a box behind Walmart. Like, that's not that stress is eliminated. It allows us to kind of build on the platform and understand too that it takes money to make something great, so we don't have a problem putting into that.
I mean, for me personally, I'm just one person, and for me, I have another question, but just because you mentioned that fact, like I can sit back and say, like, even if you did go ahead and buy a Lamborghini, by using Saitama tokens to do so, like your own, like I wouldn't be offended. Like I'm okay with that. Um, I, I hate when people go ahead and start counting everybody else's bank accounts, or I should say, wallets.
Well, I was an early investor. I as a developer on the core team, like I'm still like, even the the Saitama tokens I hold in my wallet right now, I bought with my own money just really early on, and that's okay. But I don't need to sell them because I don't need the money.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it's the exact opposite. Like, even I'm an investor as well as a company owner, so I still buy the dip. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's just common business practice. Like, don't tempt me with a good time. If it's a good price, like, it's a good opportunity, it's a good buying opportunity. Like, if the price dips, I'm still buying it on the dip because I know where this is going and how many zeros we're going to eat. So it's like, well, why not? I don't need to sell. And I mean, it's the exact opposite. I'm still buying.
Listen, I'm buying crypto in general. Hold on, you might rug, bro. All right. So I just want to warn everybody. Like, I think I'm rugging. Am I rugging, please? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Russ, we might have to start all over just because it seems like I'm gonna keep this going in general, but like we might have to. Everybody, we might have to come back into this room because it seems like Twitter Spaces, of course, God forbid we wouldn't have an issue here. God forbid they would allow us to just talk. Don't worry, this won't be the only talk. I'm gonna do something with Russ. Either way, Russ, we wouldn't mind going on a podcast, right? On one of my podcasts.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. But if guys, don't worry.